This is an electric police motorcycle power wheels vehicle thing. I looked these up, brand new. These things supposedly cost anywhere between, I think it was like $300 and $400 something dollars. We got this thing for $4.23. It was as is, not running. I'm hoping it's just a battery issue. With that said, there are some other things that need to be fixed. One of those is the front wheel, or more specifically the axle that goes through it. The axle was non-existent as part of this not running as is sale. So I need to get an axle. What I'm gonna do first off is just take off all the extra pieces and then get to the battery and see if I can start testing. Let's give it a shot and we'll go from there. All right, that comes right off. See, this is a broken piece, but I think I can do something to fix it. Wheel. So here's the battery right here. Now we got this thing that's hanging on by like a single screw and it's just flapping all over the place. So let's just get it out of the way and okay. All right. There we go. That was pretty quick and easy. All right, so here's the battery. I assume it's going to be completely shot. So we're at 205, 204, 203, 202. So yeah, this is supposed to be 12 volts. And that was what I was expecting, is that this battery is not going to be at the 12 volts. Now one thing I did ahead of time is that this also didn't come with a charger. So I bought a charger. So I got a charger over here. Yeah, the charging port is right there. With the, you know, a faux gas cap. At least I don't have to worry about a rusty tank. So that's nice. Plug it in, plug it into this. So I just put the charger in. All right, so this is charging at 14.1 and some change. I did confirm that this is charging correctly, as in it's putting out the right voltage through this port and all the way through to this plug. So we don't seem to have a charging issue. I think and hope it's just the battery. Gonna let this charge, come back then and see if it does the trick. Well, that didn't do a thing. So let's take this thing out. All right, there we go. All right, it's charged for almost 12 hours. I'm pretty sure this battery's shot anyways, but I'm gonna try hooking my leads up to it again. Dropping, 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 dropping. All right, yeah, so I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and assume that this battery is just completely fried. So yeah, let's go get a new battery, I guess. All right, we got some new parts. Got a new battery, which I'm hoping is all that is required to make this thing run. We got an axle, which seems to be the completely wrong piece. So I don't know if they sent me the wrong piece or I ordered the wrong piece, but this does not match the picture at all of the piece that I did order. So I'm sort of putting my money on they sent me the wrong piece. But either way, this piece is not gonna work, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But then last but not least are the spacers, or axle sleeves as they call them. So these go on the axle and space themselves between the wheel so that the wheel doesn't slide back and forth left and right. So there we go, new pieces. First things first, I gotta charge this thing for like 18 hours supposedly for the first use charge. I'm gonna go do that. And then in 18 hours or so, we'll come back and plug this thing in and see if it makes the motorcycle go. All right, it has not been 18 hours yet, but it's been double digits hours. And at this point, I'm just curious if this is gonna work at all. So battery's already in place, plugged in, because that's how it charges. Got the power button right here. And it's lighting up nice and bright, which I'm really hoping is a good sign. All right, ready? Oh my God, it did something. Oh, it is working. It is working. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so freaking excited. That is awesome. So now it's a matter of kind of reassembling things. Since the battery's in place and working, I'm gonna finalize its place. It's kind of a tight fit with this connector in here. But I think that then goes like that. This screw goes there, and this screw goes here. I was just tightening the back of the seat down, but this is broken right here, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But for now, I think I'm just gonna take it right off. So this is the axle they sent me. Let me go show you why it's completely the wrong one. Fits through here as you would expect an axle to do, but can you see that? See how ridiculously far that sticks out? And not only that, neither end is threaded, and the picture that they showed for this item, I already confirmed part numbers and all that, showed a much shorter axle with threaded ends. I might return it, I might exchange it, but I'm also now tempted again to just make my own because they seemed very confused as to what I was trying to explain to them. So I think I might just try to make my own axle. And just as a quick reference, these axle spacers or sleeves, as they call them, I'm now hoping and assuming that these are the right pieces. Okay, they seem to be. So anyways, they go like this inside. Put them in here, slide the axle in after, and then these hold the wheel in proper alignment. All right, let's see what I can do about this axle situation. All right, I got my own aluminum rod, and I'm gonna attempt to make my own axle. This might be overkill, but I don't really care. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna make some threads. I'm gonna go in about 1 inch, I think, maybe 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch is probably good. Alright, where the heck did I put my freaking die here? Okay, here it is. Okay. Alright, as far as I can tell, that looks pretty good. It's not too often I have to make my own axles, so... Alright, now we're gonna do the other side. Alright, this one's all done. Looks good as far as I can tell. Let's go get it on the bike with the spacers and the wheel and everything and see how it looks. These wheel spacers are not fitting in very well. They're extremely tight, and something's definitely gonna break if I force them, so I'm gonna take my drill and just take a little meat off of the inside of the wheel here. Okay, that side's good. And that side's good. Time to get it on the bike. Alright, I'm pretty confident there's not a direction for this wheel. Forgot these are just a little too thin, so I'm gonna have to, I think, drill them out a little bit. There we go. This is the first time it's been on its own wheel, so to speak, and standing up on its own. That's pretty exciting. And now I got some nylocks for the ends here. Okay. Beautiful. Now we've got this thing. All right, let's see what we can do about fixing this thing. Got my handy dandy plastic welder gun here. See if this can do the trick. It's not perfect, but it's not horrible. That worked out pretty good. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. Am I disappointed you can see the repair staples through the plastic? Yes, I am. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Alright you guys, I can't help myself. I really don't like how you can see these repair staples through the plastic. And so I'm gonna try to figure out a way I can hide them or mask them or cover them up or something. Let's see what we can do. So, after rummaging around in the garage a bit, I found these in some of my old motorcycle parts boxes. And this is kind of what I'm thinking. Just kind of fasten them like that. Better than that. So yeah, I'll fit them in like this, I think. I wish I had a red one for the middle and then 2 orange ones for the outside, because then it would like simulate a brake and 2, blinkers. But this is what I got. Good news is I don't think this is going to be road certified anytime soon, so not really a huge deal if the colors aren't exactly right. What I've done is I put a little paint right there, and now I'm gonna get it positioned where I want it and just touch that bolt. So of course this dot is like right where a repair staple is, so I think I'm gonna go up a little bit, and then I think the other ones will clear without issue. So I'm gonna go up a little bit, drill a hole, fit it in, tighten it down. This may not have been the best answer, but I just hated seeing those repair staples so much. I think that looks so much better, if I do say so myself. Alright, so there we go. This thing is done, or is at least as done as it's gonna get under my watch. Whew, it's getting hot in here. I'm very happy with this thing. It's very cool. I've never quite seen a Power Wheels motorcycle thing quite like this. I don't know how rare it is or whatever, but price tag, again, supposedly like $300 to $400. With that said, I am a little curious in terms of how much I put into this thing to get it working. Let's go to my whiteboard, look at the numbers, and see how we did. Okay, so I think I need to improve my whiteboard situation. What we have here is what I'm calling an electric police motorcycle Power Wheels vehicle thing. So we bought this for $4.23. It usually goes for $300 or $100 supposedly, and I'm not making those numbers up, I found them online. So we had to get a battery. The battery was $78. The axle sleeves were $15 each, so that was times 2, because I needed one for the left and the right, so that was $30. Then we needed a front axle, and that was $16, but they sent me the wrong one, so then we'll take that 16 back out of the mix. So then I got just a basic aluminum rod, which was $12. So all this together is right around or about $124.23. But the website that I got all these parts from did charge shipping, and it was not cheap. I think shipping was like around $30 for shipping, so that brings it to roughly $154.23. Is it worth it? I'm not really sure. You tell me. But it was a fun project, and now I've got electric police motorcycle Power Wheels vehicle thing for my daughter to ride, and so I'm excited. Don't worry, these saws are not on or plugged in or anything, so I'm not going to accidentally cut my calf open, but thank you for the concern. Now I gotta get down off of this thing without hurting myself. Ugh. Oh, that hurts. Alright you guys, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to put a couple videos up on the screen. Please feel free to check them out. And in the meantime, take care and we'll see you later.